Ladies and gentlemen, run out on them wicked in this one and send one strong message to Andrew HOLNESS and the JLP. So when you hear this, hold on there. What go on there, so?
Comrades from St. Catherine Parish and Portmore City.
Here we go. Here we go.
Good evening. No, I don't know who named Jerry, but I see a whole heap of Mandarin a go on. But I learned a new name this evening where a man now want out a road and we are going to make him famous. Clifford, a.k.a. Cliffy. So may I ask you tonight to say no to Cliffy Mandarin. No to Cliffy Mandarin. Comrades, Friday, the Senate passed the bill to make Portmore a parish. When you wake up Saturday morning, was the traffic any better? Did you get water in your pipes at the pressure you want? Were the roads better? Did you pass a hospital? Did a clock alarm that you can say is the parish clock? So where parish I go?
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Comrades, let me tell you something. The Jamaica Labour Party take Portmore people for fool.
Something not right, my wisdom warrior. Something is not right. Tell about them.
Comrades, let me tell you something. The Jamaica Labour Party take Portmore people for fool. And this is the final battle before they vote them out in the next general election. I watched during COVID when they locked down the whole of Portmore to stem the spread of the virus that them say anyhow you gather in numbers. Even pan a corner shop, you will cause an outbreak.
Who remember?
And only a few months later they called a general election in the midst of the COVID epidemic. And 2 weeks later, we had the biggest outbreak of COVID island-wide, and we paid for their greed for power in human lives.
People, that is something we must never forget. I'm going to play that back because it is significant. This is the most uncaring government. Remember Flight Green upon shower labor right in a no movement they are not gather. The most uncaring government. I won't say what it means about the actual virus and the whole lockdown and all of that. I won't elaborate. But just to highlight the wicked Jamaica Labour Party government in the pandemic. Call an election in the middle of the pandemic when people couldn't gather. Because they know the less people come out and vote, it suited them and the elders were at high risk. Wicked government.
Comrades, let me tell you something. The Jamaica Labour Party take Portmore people for fool.
What do you mean? And Jamaica overall.
This is the final battle before they vote them out in the next general election. I watched during COVID when they locked down the whole of Portmore to stem the spread of the virus that them say anyhow you gather in numbers. Even pan a corner shop, you will cause an outbreak. And only a few months later, they called a general election in the midst of the COVID epidemic. And 2 weeks later, we had the biggest outbreak of COVID island-wide, and we paid for their greed for power in human lives.
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything.
We watch with the lockdowns. We never say anything about states of emergencies because we never suffer. And they trampled on the Constitution and lock up some people and one set of people in a truck back. And we had to be locked up in the houses while them celebrating. No movement, no movement.
Embarrassing.
We watch them, comrades, when they call an emergency sitting of Parliament to extend the tenure of the DPP. And there are so many laws languishing right there that we cannot get past. They have to go. And now, comrades, they want us and the rest of Jamaica to sit by while they overrule the authority of the ECJ to set electoral boundaries. And this is why I say this is the final battle. This shall be their Waterloo. Comrades, when we spoke about a hospital for Portmore, they shut it down and said that they will upgrade the Greater Portmore and Waterford health centers. We have that in our manifesto that Portmore will get a hospital. And now you hear them talking about they found land like them a Christopher Columbus. Comrade Crawford, you said the other day, don't talk about the idea called them thief. Because them have some Alibaba thing. But I'm going to tell you one idea that we have for Portmore. Portmore, you may hear of health cities. Portmore will be a wellness city. Where we shall have parks. Where we shall have jogging tracks. Where we will have after school programs. Where the football, netball, and even domino will be run by the community. Where instead of them talking about back road going turn into Las Vegas, we're going to have retirement villages. These are concrete plans that we have for Portmore. We are not just here to talk about no parish.
Michelle,
we want to see the development of Portmore City. Because just coming and calling it, putting a stamp on it and says a parish now, go on by your ways.
Like I share, guys.
Market a town same way. Go hospital at St. Catherine same way. Go bury your dead in our next parish.
Crazy.
That is not enough. And we are here today to tell them that they may run garden house, but we run the ground. Thank you, comrades.
Jeff. The man a keep it short and sweet, you know, people. Him not playing a game, you know. Better know that.
Hey y'all, please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all come in sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man, and share the live stream. Come on now, stop playing. Support, support, support. The like button is free, heard?
I know only thing about Dr. Dawes have to say. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are move on to the next one.